Good evening. Welcome in. Tea time. Thank you for the first, and I appreciate the flyby. You're gorgeous. Hope the move is still going on for you. Udon noodles, as I live and breathe. How's your day going, buddy? How's your pixel art going too? That's what we really want to know. How is anyone else in the chat? How the devil is everyone? Is this me, or has it been a busy week but not a stressful week? It's spicy. What makes it spicy? What makes your week spicy, Udon? And a regular update. Are we any closer to seeing you live again? Is what we're all really wanting. And of drawing a chimkin. Oh yeah, what's this for? Is this another emote? I have another emote in the works, which I don't know. We might jump around a few different projects today, depending on how things go. Sub badges. Ooh. Hell yeah. Bending more towards the medieval stuff over the new stuff. Really? Interesting. Well, I mean, like, you do, like, you as a person, as like a streamer performer, lean into the medieval stuff a lot more. It seems to be what you gravitate towards, so I get it. We'll leave Soak as the one true noodle lord then, I guess. Is that how it's gonna go? I reached a point again this month where I have a laundry list of stream improvements to do myself. And then there's a side hustle. Yeah, exactly. King first, Noodle Hawker second. But yeah, you can get the noodles, but really, like, he's a king first. We're back on the Loki. I don't know if much changed since last time happened. What were we doing last Tuesday? We were playing The Witcher last Tuesday because that game just would not goddamn end. But I need to level some stuff at the chat. I need to have some a chat with what I want to play next. Because everything's basically gearing towards Elden Ring at the moment, right? So I don't want to start something as long as The Witcher. Because I don't want to drop it mid playthrough. Something else. But also, I mean, I enjoyed, we spent like an hour with Hades on Sunday. And I enjoyed it. I think it's going to be a good game. I think I'm going to enjoy the game as a whole. But I don't know if it's like what people expect from this channel. Because I always say, like, the only games we play are pretty games. But those games also tend to be massive RPGs. Or like big old adventure games. And a roguelike Hades is that too left field for what people are expecting of me? I'm unsure, because I have a hell of a lot of games in the backlog, and I think there's a decent variety there. In fact, I think the only game that isn't genre of gaming that isn't represented, I think, is first-person shooters. I think is first-person shooters. I'll leave that for a second. Yeah, do I have? I don't know. No, I get that. I do. But there's a sense of like community and like like there's a balance to what things I want. Like I'm never gonna play something I don't want to play. That's never gonna happen. Because first and foremost, I've got to be having fun. If I'm not having fun, I can't fake it for everyone. So me not enjoying something is gonna be very, very obvious. And I feel like no better was that more exemplified with the beginning of The Witcher. If we cast our minds back, you'll remember that I wasn't loving The Witcher all that much. I was kind of struggling a lot, you know? But I persevered and I actually found my pace, I found my love with it. But there was a very real chance that I was going to just pack it all in and not stream The Witcher anymore. So if I'm not enjoying something, like it's not gonna get played. I will absolutely cut a story in half. Yeah, I'm thinking at the very least, like, do the main story of Hades, because we do typically like story slash like character design, like costume based, like loot based games. Games where I can get an extra costume for a character. That's my jam. And like once we've seen all the characters of Hades, is that all Explosive Barrel can take from it? Who knows? Hello Rose, welcome in buddy, how you doing? It's going very well. We've literally been live for like 5 seconds, so I appreciate you being here, bud. How's your neck of the woods? We're just talking about what games to play. I haven't seen much of Hades to be honest, but I like the previous games. Fair. Wait, the previous games? What do you mean? Hades is a new IP? Or do you mean like the games I've played previously? In that you're oh, the developers' games. Okay, yeah, like Bastion. Did they do Transistor as well? I believe they did Transistor. It's decent. Good. Decent is good. I like decent. So tell us, Rose. What are you playing at the moment? What video games sparking joy? I'm always curious to see what people are playing at the moment. So I've been watching. I know we're done. You'll know exactly who I've been binging, but it's spilled over into a lot more classic RPGs. Is like the content I'm sort of devouring at the moment. So there's always a market for everything, basically. I'm hitting credit type video game. Absolutely, you get what you want, you get out of town. I respect that. Hey, it's a product to be used. Last few things you played you haven't finished. Okay, cool. So you sort of like milling around waiting for a muse to hit kind of thing. Should I get that? That's sort of like how do you call it? Like it's almost like gamer block. Like you know you want to play games, but there isn't a current game that's hitting it quite right for you. Same thing with your art. Yeah, I get the same thing. There is. I've been decent about it recently, in like the past like couple of years, that I would go months at a time without drawing, and that is for someone who's trying to make it as a career, tough. it's a hard thing to do. But yeah, I'm So, Rose, if you're not privy, I finished The Witcher 3 recently, and then we played some Devil May Cry, original Devil May Cry, and that is actually a much shorter game than I remember, and it took us about 4 to 5 hours to finish the story. Well, finish the game. It only really has a story mode. There's no extra boss rush or anything like that. So it ended actually a lot quicker than I thought it was going to. So now I'm I thought I had like an extra week or so to think about what I want to play longer term, before Elden Ring. And it turns out I gotta choose now. I'm not feeling it. It's really hard to push through it regardless. It is a genuine struggle. It's why I never begrudge anyone who goes like, I haven't drawn in like a month or something. It's like, dude, that happens. That's called being an artist. Sometimes the muse just leaves you, and you are but a slave to its whims. The more and more I'm seeing of Arceus, the more I'm thinking, maybe I should play Arceus. But I don't think I'd play it on stream. I don't know if there's enough there to keep me talking over it on stream. With a certain, like, catch 20 of these Pokemon, catch 20 of those Pokemon, it seems like a bit of a rush to me. Not rush, sorry, bit of a grind. Feels like the grind is real in that game. I've had multiple people say, apparently in Arceus you don't collect gym badges, you get stars, you get ranks in like this research organization, and it caps out at 10 stars. And I've seen people reach 6 stars before leaving the first area, if you play it as a little bit of a completionist. And the thing is with me, you might know, you might not know, but I'm a little bit of a completionist. And if they give me a checklist of things that I can do, I want to do them as soon as I get them. So I know I'm going to do everything in the first area before I move on, and that's going to get me basically to end the game. And I've played games like that before, and it has kind of ruined the game for me. Probably most notably of which was Horizon Zero Dawn. I absolutely adored Horizon Zero Dawn, and but it gives you so much freedom, right, that you can do everything story related basically from the get-go. You do a couple of intro missions to sort of establish the controls, the tutorial stuff, and then the game really opens out and goes, the world's there, go have a look. And I went and I saw it all. So all of the the collectibles, all of the upgrades, my weapons were god tier, and then I get back to the story and it's like, hey Aloy, you stupid fucking scrub. I'm like, excuse me, I'm rocking around with like the ultimate god tier bow. Do you want to rephrase that maybe, Mr. NPC, Mr. Act 1 villain? I can see you a mile off. And by the time I got back to the main story, I kind of had my fill. Like, I was kind of done. I'm full on this experience. The story isn't different enough or massively crafted enough compared to the side hustle stuff that I was very much like, I don't know, I think I'm done. So unfortunately it meant that I never finished the main story of Horizon Zero Dawn. And it happened to be it happened to be on Elder Scrolls Oblivion as well. Never finished the story. Oh, thank you, Alrose. Appreciate that. This is like the first piece I've done for me in a long time. I've been on the commission train for the majority of last year. Outside of channel art and stuff like that, I didn't really do anything for me or like a print that I can sell. So this is the first in a few, hopefully. I want to do many Nordic gods, and maybe even like some of the Greek and Roman gods as well. Because again, Hades came out and got in my brain. Like, there's a proper little brain bug there for me. I wanna draw hot gods like all day and all night. So yeah, I'm in a little bit of a video game limbo at the moment. Not that it's a bad thing. It's kind of nice to like sort of not have the construction everywhere. There's a little bit of like I could genuinely play fucking anything. The world is my oyster. But it is a little bit like, what are people gonna want to watch? Because there is, like, the whole like play what you want is very, very true, and I've said that to enough streamers before. That I should know it off by heart. But there is a level of I have some regulars that I'd like to keep regular. So I got to feed them their fiber so they can stay regular. So it's figuring out just that balance. That or I should become like a full-time art streamer. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I have enough to say off the cuff. You have to toe the line between catering to those regulars and splitting chances. Exactly, yeah. And that's the thing, like... I like the big, long games. Because you get the people who know the game through and through, and they'll stick with you for the whole playthrough, and they're with you for a lot of content. Like, there are a few people that joined for The Witcher, and that ended up being like 150 hours worth of content. So they've spent like 150 hours with me and the channel. So it'd be a shame to sort of wave them off just because the game is done. You go having one, you go dip your toe on the other things. Yeah. I've also seen people flip-flop around a lot. And that sort of like... without that sort of clear direction. And sort of like just dipping into like a dozen different things. It can create this like sense of uncertainty with your channel. People go like, I don't know what I'm going to expect next week, and like the last 3 streams were games I didn't really care for, so people start dropping off. It's a weird one. That's the nature of Twitch though. Like I'll stick with someone playing something I like, but I don't like it, can't watch it. Yeah, that's fair. That's personal to me. Others might be black and white. I think I'm probably the same. There are certain games that I was like, I'm tuning out. This isn't for me. Like I'll be very honest. Like anyone that like there are a few streamers I follow quite actively, and across the year they've dipped into Cyberpunk 2022, and like it just does nothing for me. I can't get enthusiastic about it, and I'll just go like, I'm not really engaging with this as I used to anymore. So like slaps thighs. I'm a head out. Dead by Daylight streams. Yeah, Dead by Daylight. It doesn't tickle my pickle. A lot of multiplayer things to be honest, but then like the people that play a lot of multiplayer stuff aren't the kind of people that I'll follow or like I'll actively participate with anyway. There are plenty that I follow, and they're content creators that I love and adore and respect hugely, but I'll find myself not attracted to their content quite regularly. Just because I like the person, but I just can't engage with the games they're playing. And as a viewer, that's my prerogative. The same way that other people come and go between games. Like, there are people that I see regularly on like Pokemon streams that I will never see on a Bloodborne stream. And I get that. I can't imagine anyone has a streamer that they'll watch, or a content creator's sort of feed, and they'll eat up literally anything. Like one-offs are sort of like excusable. Like I'm tempted this Saturday to play the PS1 remake or the PS1 demake of Bloodborne. Just because I like Bloodborne and it's there and it's interesting and it's new. But I totally get that there'll be people that do not engage with that. Depends how thirsty they are. There is also that. Not naming names, but I know who the names are. Hey, that's their prerogative. I mean, you say that. There's people that will be all over a chat for one game and then not there the next. I find that's pretty common. You can't bank on one or two to make the experience. So yeah, it's a strange old time right now. Of course, I could just stream endless Demon Souls on PS3 because I'm on the Bladestone grind. I don't know, Udon, if you like your Soulsborne, don't you? But I know Dark Souls 3 was your first one. So in original Demon Souls, there is a trophy for fully upgrading a weapon along the path of Bladestone. And now, the final rank of Bladestone upgrades needs a lump of purest Bladestone. And that's only available from like 2 to 3 enemies under very specific conditions. And even then, all you unlock is like the 4% chance that they will drop this item. So it's you warp into a world, sprint for a minute, kill 2 enemies, don't get the Bladestone because of course you don't, and then you jump back out. And I've been doing that during the week for hours on end. It's why I've been joking with the whole like PlayStation integration with Discord now. Everyone's gonna know my secret shame of endlessly farming Bladestone. And the challenge runs specifically makes it interesting. I like challenge runs. I like seeing people do challenge runs. I've never... Again, it's because like, I usually, like, once I've played a game, I won't touch it for a long time. It's rare I'll do a challenge run. Or like a themed run, you know? So like Pokemon was like a new experience for me. I've never done a challenge Pokemon run before. But I think that's revitalized the series for me. It's what I'm excited to introduce with if I open up the backlog to the public and say like, hey, if you want to see this specific game, like basically pay for the game, pay for the purchase of the game, and we'll get to it. But alongside that, you get to dictate a condition, like always have this one character in your party, or play it on hard mode, or play a magic build, or a melee build, or a range build, something like that. I'm liking the feel of stuff like that. But yeah, so it's... I'm curious how things are going to go for the rest of like the month. So I was thinking like... So Elden Ring is the 25th. And I won't be playing it on the 25th because I have a tattoo booked. But Saturday the 26th I'll be doing a 12-hour jobby for it. And that'll be basically what I'm doing for the foreseeable future. Until it's done, until I'm full of it. And what am I saying? I basically have, I think it's 7 streams left to fit games in. It's like, talking to the devil. Lux, how you doing, my love? How was your day? So yeah, I have basically 7 streams to assign games to. And we'll see. Right, I mean, like, Hades does it for me because it's fucking gorgeous. And I reckon in 7 streams I could probably do most of the main story. Because you only have to complete 10 runs, escape attempts, to get like the full main story. The rest of it's all like sub-quest, like second quest stuff. Alright, loving the hair dye fade. That's just how it washes out. Isn't that the most wonderful thing? You get this whole progression. I feel like a fruit salad at the moment, because it's going from like orangey pink to like yellow. So I'm feeling very much like a fruit salad. But it's good to see you. I'm glad you're doing alright. And looks, that reminds me, is there any update on when you'll be streaming properly? Like, actual streams, not accidental streams. That didn't happen, and there is no record of, obviously. Thursday! Ooh, oh my god. What time on Thursday? More twice still. It happens. I'm so happy that I've not been caught just like 10 minutes before a stream, just sat there like clicking away, just being gross. I was just like, did I say anything terrible? I was accidentally racist. I have that all. You didn't scream at your lamb. Your mother sucks cocks in hell. Basically, right? I have that Call of the Void. So Call of the Void is that sense of when you're looking over a high drop. The Call of the Void is the little voice in the back of your head goes, jump. Just walk forward. Do it. That's Call of the Void. And I have Call of the Void for saying horribly inappropriate things. So, like, fortunately, in my sort of general lexicon, I don't have any like bigoted or like distasteful language. Like swear words aside, like genuinely awful language. I have none of that. But there is a Call of the Void that says like, just say it. Just say it. I'm like, no, brain, stop your shit. I was like, I know I won't. I know I won't leap into the void. But there's a little voice in the back of my head that's like, just do it, see what happens. Wouldn't it be crazy? No one would believe you if you did say it. It's like, brain, there is recorded evidence. What the fuck are you talking about? Also, no, gross. Like, I'm not a razor of anything in any real way. That's the thing I just said the end with. Like, yeah, I'm terrified that I've just said it for some reason. Like, I can't remember a time where I've actually used a word like that. Except when describing what the word actually is to people who are hilariously more ignorant. And it's like, just say it. It's like, no, I'm not going to start now. What the fuck is wrong with you, brain? Outrageous, I know. It's paranoia, but I'm fully in it. Dude, I think you'll be fine. From what I saw, like, once you realise people were there on your accidental first stream, you came across really well. I was actually really happy with how you were coming across. I'm proud. My sweet boy, he's all grown up! Thursday around 10 PM my time. Ooh! So you're gonna be a late stream. That's annoying. This is why time zones fucking suck. Because what's your local time that you're going live? So it's 10 PM my time. What's your local time? 5 PM. So are you 5 hours behind us? You GMT negative 5. Damn, so it's only like afternoon streams that I'll reasonably be able to catch from you. I mean, this stands to reason. Like, I don't know why I expected any different, because there's plenty of American streamers who I follow, and I very rarely find live, because they'll go live like 11, 12 o'clock at night for me. I'm in bed, and they'll be a go live going, bink! 4 hours, not weird times when we go to BST, and we're not in DST. Yeah. We stream weekends, day ups. Excellent. I'll be sure to be there. Also, I did the rounds last night a little bit. I was sat doing some drawing, and like one of the people I checked in on was Tex, obviously. Let's put the reference on, shall we? Put that up there. Oh yeah, people can actually see what I'm drawing now. Isn't Tex just the goddamn best? He's such a sweetheart. I do like him. I do like that lad. But yeah, I checked in with a few people that I often don't catch live, and just sort of stop in and say, hey, glad you're still alive. I appreciate that whole still breathing thing that you're doing. Because I have a not suit crush on Tex. I hadn't noticed. Yeah, I like popping up in people's streams. I do. I really, really do. But it's not something I do as much as I feel like I should. And also, it's not always things I have the social battery for. Because I will lurk a lot more. I usually have streams on. I usually lurk quite a lot. Sorry, 2 hours of pushing you. I mean, like, it'd be weird if you didn't, Lux. Could you imagine if that was my actual response? I felt gross saying that. It's fine, everyone can unfollow and unsubscribe now. I've tainted the waters now. I'll never be able to build up my my internet persona as a humble independent artist ever again. Oh, that guy. Oh, him. Yeah, we've heard about him. With the dumpy ass. Oh, I've got so much dump. I went to the gym. I went to the gym for the first time this week, and it was leg day. So my juicy dumper is feeling particularly jelly-like today. So be gentle with me. I'll be with someone. It fucking will. But I won't be able to complain about tomorrow because I will be doing another day at the gym. We'll be doing front day. So, tits, tummy, and biceps is tomorrow. That's my Wednesdays, is tits, tummies, and biceps. And then Saturdays will be backs. Back, like, it's just Backstreet's back. Because I want those Super Saiyan legs. I want them. Really, really want them. But like, no one's just handing out muscular thighs. That upsets me as someone who is painfully lazy. Just give me muscles and I'll be on my way. But no one's offering. Because I'd have many, yeah, right? Here's an incentive. Okay. Lay it on me. What's the incentive? You get the strong thighs and crush my head on stream. Dude, I honestly, like, one of the things I kind of want to do is crush a watermelon with my thighs. That's low-key a goal for me. I kind of want it. Like, I laugh, like, I kind of want it. I actually really want to do that. I want to be able to do that. Maybe more for you. To be fair, I say it to my partner as well. It's the only true way for someone to die. The true, like... The gates of Valhalla don't open for warriors. They open for people who die betwixt someone's thighs. Then that's just straight facts, yo. Like, the government doesn't want you to know, but that's the real truth. The only way into heaven, into nirvana, into whatever positive aspect of the afterlife you believe in, is dying betwixt thighs. Betwixt is great. I love betwixt. Betwixt is such a good word. So yeah, betwixt thighs. And I fundamentally disagree with thick thighs save lives. No. Thick thighs take lives. If a thigh is saving a life, something's gone wrong. Right? Like, and welcome to my TED Talk. This is where I announce my barrel for Prime Minister 2022. I'm running for office, and my only like position on any topic is thick thighs take lives. Like, I'm not a muscly boy, but I'm just big. I just see I'll probably kill you with a knife. Hey!
Going up 45 is a powder cake. Another month with my favorite Twitch creator.
Oh, buddy. Thank you so much, man. How you doing as well? How's your week been? How was your stream as well? I didn't get a chance to jump in, but I saw the notification pop. How was the ultimate co-op game? Favorite Twitch creator? Have you seen any other parts of Twitch? I know, right? I'm here for it. Dude, if you weren't catty, I'd be like, could you cat it up a little bit, please? You're good at the stream, good. Good! Third good in a row. I'm glad. I think everyone should stream. Whether you want to or not. Also, dish. I feel he's going to be typing a paragraph at this rate. But also, have you, Lux is typing actually. Have you seen the news that Twitch might be paying people a good wage? So if you run a certain number of ads, Twitch are apparently looking at a scheme where they will just pay you, like almost like a monthly wage, depending on how many ads you run in your stream. Which is very interesting. So it ranges from like I want one for going up as well. Everyone gets
gay space communist is a powder cake. Genuinely coming across you, he has been one of the best parts of the last year. Yes? I'm gay for you, but you also happen to be fucking brilliant and funny, and I cannot wait to hug you in person.
You're gonna make
Less
me tear
than
up,
3.
buddy. Dude, April's gonna be fucking brilliant. Dude, thank you so much. And tier 2 as well. You don't have to do that. You ain't gotta do that. There's extra money out of your pocket. You can be here for, like, that's the one thing is everyone can be here for free. You fucking free. Well, you mean a lot to me. I appreciate people that keep coming back. It's wild that anyone wants to watch all muggins here play games that everyone else has already played. Like, it's really like, I don't know what it is. I don't think I've ever played a game like that's recent or current in any way, shape, or form. Like, The Witcher 3 is like 5 years old. I only played Breath of the Wild on its like 4th anniversary of its release, so it was not a new game. Devil May Cry is like 20 years old. Came to say well and stay for the sex appeal and the personality. Well, that's a high praise for my personality. As someone who is a career bastard, I appreciate that. But yeah, Twitch is I don't know what they're calling it, but let's see if I can find it. It's not paying money. I guess it's Sunday I hit 5 viewers and joked about getting partners next week. No, fucking do it, dude! Get a partner now. When will then be now? Honestly. It's really going to irritate me where this thing was, but it was like, if you run 2 minutes of ads every hour, Twitch will pay you, I think like $300 a month. If you run, no, it's $500 a month. And then if you run 3 minutes, it's $800. If you run 4 minutes of ads an hour, you get $1,000. In theory, they've since retracted a bunch of announcements and stuff like that, so I think they're still working on it. But it's really interesting in that, like, would I take that? Would I do that? I mean, it takes what is essentially a hobby and further plants it in, like, the career slot in my life, which has its own things. I'll stop gushing you now, but I'll leave that. No, I'm not sweet human. I'm sour boy. I'm a salty little bitch. Yeah, just from television. I mean, like, that's the way most services are going. I mean, you look at YouTube, and like, you get 2 ads when you open the video, you get 2 ads halfway through the video, and you get 2 ads on the way out of the video. Like, adverts are creeping in, and like, it's something I've noticed, and like other people have noticed as well. I won't say I'm like, oh my god, I've seen it, I know the code. Is with every other studio and service wanting a pay-on-demand streaming service, like they want to do their own Netflix. It's becoming cable / Sky again. In England, we get Sky, but I know in the US, it's typically just referred to as cable. But like, you pay for a channel now, and like when it was just Netflix, it was fine. But now every other place is wanting to do that as well. And now, because of that, Netflix is getting fewer and fewer things. It's less of like the all-encompassing library it used to be. It'll collapse. It'll have to, yeah, it does. It does have to collapse. In the same way that Sky had to collapse and cable had to collapse. And what it'll lead to, it'll just lead to an increase of piracy again. Because you remember, like, torrenting was just so wild and rife, like, sort of like 2005 to like 2013, 2014. Like, who wasn't torrenting things? Like, I was a frequenter of a few certain bays in my life. And yeah, so I think it's going to be... honestly, my prediction is that it's going to lead to way more piracy. Torrents will become a thing again, or something analogous to torrents, if not torrents in name. Like some sort of file sharing. And like all these different streaming platforms are going to collapse, because no one's going to fucking want them. Like, who wants to pay like $10 a month for like 3 movies? No one. No one wants to do that. Like, if you're paying that much, go to the cinema. Like, get a cinema card. And yeah, it's going to be with Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that becoming closer and closer to actual TV. It's going to be weird. And like, it's also weird because like, do I propagate that as a streamer? Like, oops, shit. Ah, I missed that. That's fine. But also, it would allow me. I have subscriptions to Netflix, Hulu, Funimation, Disney Plus, but I don't pay for them. My boyfriend and his family do. Yeah, that's the thing. What I buy the physical media things I enjoy. Yes. As soon as I was told about the whole like Game Pass and Netflix and like Amazon Prime and like Hulu and Disney Plus and all that sort of thing, it's removing consumer ownership. Like, once you buy a DVD, you have that movie for life. It's yours. No one can take that from you. But with Netflix or something like that, you only own it until you don't pay for it anymore. And basically, yeah, in terms of minimalist living, like not having stuff in your home, can be pretty good. Can be a massive space saver from having like a wall of DVDs. But also, if you want to cut down on your expenditures, you can't just cancel these payments and re-watch your favorite movies for a couple of months. It's really like conveniently insidious. And also, Leo, welcome in, buddy. It's good to see you. So yeah, it's also like the kind of thing with like with Twitch subs, I would love the opportunity to set my price point where I want. I would love to have that sort of control. Taking like Dead by Daylight, for example, because Netflix started its own game platform, Stranger Things DLC had to be removed. Oh, really? That's crazy. That's wild. It's like Apple products. Built-in death states at 100. Yeah. Oh, there's legislation coming in to change that now. I think it came in like maybe a year or two ago, so things should be better now with those, but it was a horrifying problem. In Europe, maybe. Is US, Canada not so up on it? I mean, I don't know if it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, we've changed the law, and it'll be coming into effect in 2038. People tout Europe as like the save all, but it's not that much better. Honestly, it's better than some, but it's not the ultimate. It's not the apex of societies. You don't know what antitrust means. Fair enough. So yeah, that whole stuff is like really, really insidious. And but like on the other hand, like if I was to do that, like if I was to say, for example, with the amount I earn at the moment, right, through my regular working job, if I did the whole 4 minutes of adverts an hour, I could quit my job. Oh, Leo, you absolute star.
𝘿𝙀𝙼𝙃.
We're looking against the Xbox for the week, Sony running. Yep, I mean, the big boys are snapping up everyone, speaking of subs, right? No, I appreciate it, dude, honestly. Like, every time anytime that Skyrim sound effect plays now, is like, ooh, they love me, they really love me. The monthly of gaming is terrible for users and everyone. Yeah, absolutely. Sure, we have to do all the work on the TV show with no support, which is true. But the creative freedom I have within like this whole box, I would never get anywhere else. So like, but it's like I work in an office that I don't care for. 3 days a week. The other half is artwork. If I can pack that in and go full-time content creator for a couple days a week and then artist for the 2 days a week, I'll be doing 100% things I want to do for a living. Like that's a really difficult thing to sort of like get across, that kind of thing. It's weird. There's always OnlyFans. I know. I'm not. Oh yes, let me send you those under a 10. No, I'll buy my own damn pants. So yeah, it's a weird, like, because to be honest, like, if I could, I've looked at this before, and unfortunately Twitch doesn't let you. You don't get to play with any of the affiliate tools without having adverts on your channel. So like, if I didn't want ads, I'd have to unaffiliate myself, basically. I know, Sam. Welcome in, bud. How you doing? It's been a hot second. How has your year been? We're just talking like the Twitch industry and what's going on with that. But I hope you've been well, my dude. Like, if I could disable any and all adverts, I absolutely would. Because I don't like not having control of the adverts that play on my channel. Because it might be like a company like, is it the Samaritans or something like that? There's a popular like charity in the UK which is actually very fundamentalist Christian organisation, which is very anti LGBT. It might be. It's not. Is it the Red Cross? No, it might be the Salvation Army. I think it's the Salvation Army. Is actually very negative. Or is the Samaritans? Is it? Salvation Army. Yeah. I would like if I ended up having adverts of those playing over my channel, I'd be fucking mortified because they're not organisations that I want to support. I think the Salvation Army is quieter about that stuff over here, but like they're very much like, we're not going to comment, but we're going to quietly condemn. It's like, no, fuck off. Quiet condemnation is just as harmful. So, like, I would love more say over who advertises over my content. Like, also I would like subs to be cheaper because I'm doing this for fun, not for anything else. I would always say if someone wanted to support me, I would also say like I would much rather you go to my Etsy, buy something there, you get a print, I get a bigger cut, and I get like it's a more bespoke interaction between us than subscribing. I think on all scales is a much more worthwhile interaction. But unfortunately, if I want to have emotes, if I want to have channel point redemptions, if I want to do stuff like that, then I need to be a part of that affiliate thing, and it comes part and parcel, which is a tough rub sometimes. Put more on your Etsy. Dude, I'm fucking trying. Like this Loki right now is going to go straight on Etsy. As soon as he's done, I've got the prints in my hand. It goes straight on Etsy. Also, fucking. So this Monday coming will be my first Monday off my regular job and as an artist, and it's going to be just back end stuff. Lux, settle down. Tease, such a tease. If you want to, you're more than welcome to, but I would never expect it. But yeah, like having the time of day to like update Etsy stuff is difficult sometimes. Right, I need to do some shading on this boy, but holy shit, where do I start? I pulled up my graphics tablet and started working on my logo. Oh, excellent! Get it done. Oh, well, you don't want to co-work on your Discord. I'll do some other... Co-work in your Discord? What do you mean co-work in the Discord? Some other... another Discord, it's fun. Oh, co-work is in, like, a work time hangout. I get it. Sorry, I'm just painfully stupid sometimes. I'm just a fucking idiot. That's not a bad shout, to be honest. Thank God I've got a good camera, huh? Oh, Jesus Christ, just end me already. It's... Dude, I like your camera. I think your setup's really good. I think it makes you look hot as fuck. Well, you're already hot as fuck. Let's be honest. I'm zooming in and out because I don't know where I want to start with this stuff. Yeah, co-working is a good shout, actually. I should think about that sort of stuff more. But for me, it's often not like a lack of will; it's a lack of time and energy. And I listen to a lot of music. Work time is often like music time for me. Obviously the background music is a bit loud. Is it really? Okay, I can fix. How's that? Is that better? I don't say that. No, if something isn't right, tell me, because the way I hear things and the way you guys hear things is completely different. So, like, honestly, Devil May Cry was like blasting my ears the entire time. So I could barely hear myself talk. I felt like I was shouting the entire time. I don't want to I'm terrified to go and watch the VOD, because I think I might just be like screaming at a gig, but like it's a silent disco, because everyone else can hear me fine. So yeah, if the audio's ever off or like not to like a standard, please tell me, because I literally don't know unless you tell me. I'm sure, but honestly, just even coexisting in the same voice chat and not even saying anything, I found to be super helpful. Oh, fair enough. I know Bio, our lovely Bio, does a lot of study streams, which are a similar thing to like co-working streams. And it's basically the accountability of a stream. Oh yeah, this doesn't even have to be on stream. Yeah. Yeah, I work from home as well. So like, it's a thing we can totally do. I might have to have a look at that sort of stuff. Can you tell that I'm a painfully unsocial person in real life? Do you want to see it when I get done with it? I have a hard time with drawing and such, so I draw it on paper and then trace it with a... Dude, absolutely! Love to see it. Stick with the Discord. I mean, it is, but I'm not motivated by that. You tell I am as well. I know, right? Socializing scares me. For no discernible reason. Like that. This hopefully looks good here. And we're making some progress. That's why I like platforms like this. It's fair. I have a very hard time streaming if I don't have anyone to talk to, and I haven't streamed in a while because I've been antisocial. It's rough. Having the energy to stream is generally difficult to summon sometimes. I mean, I've had times where I've sat down at the the sort of stream station and gone, no, not tonight. I haven't got. I know I'm gonna be sat there for like 10 minutes and not say anything. Go like, I have nothing to say. It's rough. It's all parasocial stuff now, but we'll turn into meaningful social interaction soon. Absolutely. Get her done. Yeah, streaming takes like a special source of energy that is not always easy to come by. But I found most people are very, very understanding of that. The energy, but the people play usually are busy because the server's grown and they're always like 4-player games. Oh, really? Well, the whole not wanting to interrupt is fair. It's a concern that a lot of people suffer from. But I would always say, no, interrupt. They're your friends. If they're genuinely friends, it won't be interrupting. But I get the social anxiety of it. Like they've already in the middle of something. The panini hasn't helped with my desire not to leave the house ever. I mean, yeah. The panorama has removed any illusion that people aren't utter shitweasels. In a large degree. So I feel you're there. I think it's going to be a lot of trust has to be built up in public after all of this. Even though one of the founders, there was a time when it was only me and one other. Oh, really? You can get back on that horse. I believe you can do it. Just do it at your own pace. Like, no one can. The only person that can rush you is you. And like, as soon as you realize that there is no rush to it, it will come that much more easily. But take the time for it. Do it as and when you're comfortable. Oh, I know you well enough that just being in person plus thighs. These thighs that I ain't got COVID yet. Yeah, I feel like if we're this far into a pandemic and you haven't had COVID yet, chances are it's because you give a shit. Hell, even if most people that have had COVID do give a shit, and it's just bad luck. So I'm legitimately proud of the fact that I haven't had COVID. Like, but I feel like it's because I've just not gone out at all. But then as a teenager, I was locked in my bedroom a lot. Not against my will. That makes me sound like I was some sort of a hostage. I wasn't a hostage, honest. But like my teen years prepared me for this. So I feel like I fared better than others. Well, I took a month off because of anxiety, and I took a month off to write a book, which is already near done, but it's going... Dude, honestly, a book in a month would be a astonishing task. Like, people write books over years. Like, professional writers take years to write a book. I hope the book in a month isn't like an expectation you've set yourself. Because that's a huge expectation. As someone who puts a lot of expectations on himself, I can say that's huge. I'm also COVID free. Guys, I'm not. Oh no! Did you get COVID in the end? Brutal. Oh lord!
Looks like meat back on the menu, boys!
DC does it. Welcome in. A Mecha Neon. What a fucking great name that is. Love Raid. Gorgeous loves all of you. How you doing, DC? It's good to see you, bud. Let's give you a quick shouty-outy, shall we? DC is someone I spent some time in their chat the other day. They are a wonderful, wonderful creative
Looks like Puff
soul.
the Magic Dragon. What the fuck?
And have such a wonderful voice and personality about them. A real good energy. I love it. And someone who knows how to support creatives. I love that. As a fellow creative. Absolute hero. How you doing, man? I'm good. I'm glad to see you.
Oh,
What is it? What is that game you were playing? I recognize it. Yeah, truly an all-round talented man. Like, is there anything you don't do? Because from what I can tell, you sing, you dance, you draw, you act, you organize, you participate. Like, there's nothing else. It's called Muck. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I played them. Don't swim or skate. Is that by choice or just haven't gotten round to it yet? But for those joining with Does It, I am Explosive Barrel. I am a queer illustrator and variety streamer from the UK. Currently, we're drawing Hot Boy Loki because I don't have to explain myself to anyone. Why would we not? I used to swim a lot, actually. I haven't swam in many, many years. Because obviously, right, Lux? But I hope your stream is going good.
Thank you, darling.
Mecha Neon, thank you for the follow. Gorgeous, love you to bits. You know, Loki, a little bit of choice, a little bit of circumstance. Hot boy Loki, yeah, right. I'm a water child myself. I used to love swimming, but then I don't know. I think it's because I moved, and the town I moved to didn't have much in the way of like a swimming pool, like a community center type place like that. Just swimming became less and less common. But it's one of the things I want to do again. But the town I live doesn't have many swimming pools. Baron looks go to Santorini for the weekend, dude. I will self-immolate in the sun. Let's see. Well, like, no worry, Mecha. I appreciate you. I hope to see you soon, bud. Mr. Gay Swim Pies. Damn, Gay Swim Pies. Holy shit, yeah. You think That's true. You are quite white Canadian. You might obliterate in anything above like 8 degrees Celsius. As soon as water starts melting, so do you. I will always remember the first time I ever went to Vegas. Purely because my dad, the very fair-haired Scotsman, we got a plane in and we got off the plane onto the tarmac, and my dad just fucking just disappeared, just evaporated right then and there, like a vampire that had just been staked. Because I mean, I think over in the Americas, it's probably quite common knowledge that Vegas is in the Nevada desert. But for us, we hadn't quite put those numbers together. So we thought, we're going to America. Like, you've got coastlines. They get snow, they get sun, they get all sorts of stuff, all sorts of weather. It'll be a regular climate wherever we go. Nope. We just melted into the tarmac. It was brutal. And we very quickly just scurried like pasty cockroaches into a cab and like and just ran to our hotel. Never spent more than 10 minutes outside again. It was a learning experience, I'll tell you that much. Okay, we're at Blue Lagoon in Iceland. Oh my god, yes. Give me ice. Give me cold. Give me snow. I am 1000% built for the cold. I get it. Some people aren't. I respect that. Someone's got to live in the sun, right? I actually haven't been to Iceland. I would adore the chance to go, though. I feel like the panorama that we've been having has curtailed any travel goals I've had for a long time. It's magical. I mean, every photo I see of Iceland is absolutely gorgeous. Mostly because I am that cold weather boy. Right, the thing I'm really worried about is drawing any shadows for the horns. I've been twice, we'll go back in a second. Excellent. Suppose I've been to America twice. Like, that's probably the biggest trip I've doubled on. And as a tourist and as like a holiday, I've thoroughly enjoyed America, both times I went. I know America has a lot of problems, but what country doesn't have problems, you know? As far as the book goes, it's a New Year's resolution to finish it, but I've written 600 pages in 6 weeks, so fuck yeah, go me. And it's by hand, so the third of it digital. Oh, excellent. I mean, a book in a year is a fair thing. That I can get behind. Like Vegas, so we went to Vegas twice. Once the first time I was, I think, like 16. The second time I was 21. Both time with my family. So it wasn't like some raucous, like, the Hangover style thing. 16 in Vegas is shit. I mean, yeah. And we went over to past the Grand Canyon over into sort of LA, Hollywood sort of area. My parents then went back another year and did New York, but I didn't join them for that one. That was their own, because my parents are in a stable and loving relationship, and they need that time to be in a stable, loving relationship. I want to join them on that. So yeah, I would love to go again. Like, honestly, like, the thing I liked about Vegas is that it is a 1000% plastic experience. Everything is constructed for you. Nothing is like a genuine thing you can ham across. But I loved it. I loved it for that. The whole, like, everything is curated. Everything is designed to make you want to be there. I found that fascinating. Should then play a queer Twitch getaway for queers in our shared community? Oh, hell yeah! I think we've got fun. Go to the mountains? I like city getaways, to be honest. Like, I appreciate like grand vistas and stuff like that. I love seeing them. But if I had to choose between like a rural or an urban getaway, I'd probably choose city every time. I don't know what it is. Something about being around 4 million other people, but still being by yourself. I really like that. It's a weird thing to try and articulate my reasoning for. But I love that kind of stuff. It's not to say like going to see mountains I'd be against. Like, there's a lot of beauty in nature that I haven't seen yet, and that is a huge tragedy. Yeah, me urban. That's what I like. That's what I do. So I might add a layer here, and then I think the shadow for this is going to go like this. Here. And that'll be the shadow for that. Should be down there a little bit. Yeah, I think I can make that work. Where I live, it's not overly populated, but there are mountains within an hour and a huge tourist spot 2 hours away. See, like, seeing a huge mountain, like seeing mountains like that, I do go like, I want to be on that. I want to be on top of that. I want to see what... I want to be able to look at where I'm stood right now from up there and see what it looks like. I want to see the opposite of what I'm currently experiencing. So I get the remote destination getaways. I appreciate it. Even if it is second choice, but like, I don't know what it is, man. Being like, it's a daycation kind of day. Oh, fair enough. Iceland 2023. Oh, maybe. I mean, like, I don't know if I should be planning any fucking travel. I've just axed my hours at work. It's like, I am financially going to ground a little bit. I mean, I've made some silly purchases this month, but by and large, I should not be spending much money. Because I think the thing I want at the moment, more than travel, really, is a fucking house. I want to live somewhere. Plus, you have a benefactor who could gladly help out. I mean, I would never ask for that of anyone. That's completely out of the question. If I'm gonna go somewhere, it's gonna be on my own steam. Yeah. All you people have housing aspirations. I know, right? Dude, I just want to be able to paint a wall. Literally, but I've heard, so I know, is it Vancouver is a nightmare. I don't know whereabouts in Canada you're based, but I heard Vancouver is fucking horrifying. It's basically or Toronto. London for us isn't much better. The only caveat is, like, if you work in London, you get London prices, like wages. Sorry. But yeah, it's not great. It's not great. For me, like, the kind of houses I would want, if I was to be perfectly honest, is in the town where I live, we'd be looking at like at minimum 250 grand, 250,000 pounds. That's more than a mortgage payment. 1750 a month. Fuck that. Because I don't have 100k to just give to a bank. I know. Deja vu. Is it because we've had this? Have we had this conversation before? I can't remember. I remember showing on stream a house that I really wanted to buy, but it was 400 grand, and I do not have a deposit for that sort of a thing, and I wouldn't be able to afford the mortgage payments. So it's a thing. Like, that house has now been sold, and it hurts me. Own another art stream. Oh, fair. Hey man, all artists just want to own property. We just want to be land barons, like creative land barons, you know? That's all I want to be. Listen, if when you go, just make sure that there's enough couch for you to crash on. Dude, that is like, we're the hosts in my my friendship group. Like, we're the people that have people over. So like, a crashable sofa is like key. Like, it's, if I wasn't like, honestly, if I wasn't so like new to like online communities and like knowing people online, Lux, when you visited, like, I'd happily put you up for a couple of nights, but it's not something specifically with you or any other person. It's my own sort of boundaries on like, who do I allow into my home that I've never met before. But like, we're the hosts. Oh, like if Bio was here, we'd like, if anyone wants to like have a hangout, it's at our place. You know it. I mean, like, yeah, I know it's not a huge line in the sand to draw, but I think it's an important thing to say. Like, the whole like interaction between like chat and the streamer, and like, I'm very new to it, and you've been a very constant and impassioned viewer. And I feel like we've shared a lot of topics that I have talked about with very good friends. So it's a weird blurring of lines in social circles that I'm still honestly finding my way through. Because I don't want to inadvertently open myself to, like, say for example, kiss. If Bio were here, you'd kiss. Hell yeah, I kiss Bio. He's a gorgeous man. This game super is thrown at a house with 6 bedrooms and a hot. He is saltwater pool. Everybody got drunk and fell into bed. Sometimes there was sex. It was great. Sounds wonderful. I love that. It's weirdly though. Totally understand. It's hard. Yeah. So yeah, it's a weird, like, you always hear the horror stories of people like meeting people from online and stuff like that, and like I've never had much experience with online communities, so it's very much like finding my sort of like comfort level, but like my own personal boundaries, and like that's always very important to me. But yeah, like, honestly, like, I think Lux, like, once I've met you, like, the next time, like, you're crashing on my sofa, like, it's probably gonna go that way. Let me tell you, let me be up front. Like, don't pay for a hotel. And then you get to meet my dog as well, which would be wonderful. It was the true star of the show, really. Let's be honest, in our heart of hearts, we know that the dog that only makes an appearance once every couple of months is the true hero here. Also stronger digital line, like I was mentioning before. Yeah, that's fair enough. I've always been very comfortable with my own company. So when I moved across the country as a kid, I didn't settle fully into school social groups, and I didn't find online social groups much. So I've always been very comfortable with my own company in that sort of way. It's why I'm very bad at checking in on people. Like, I'll go months without talking to a friend, and then I'll just message them and say, hey, do you want to do a thing? And they'll go like, where the fuck have you been for 6 months? Like, asshole. Like, sorry. I just blinked and 6 months went by. I don't know what happened. Sorry. Poor unless it was thundering or I was too drunk to sit up straight. So I'm crashing in the bed. Some of my friends I've known for online 15 years. Like, yeah, that's a level of like knowing someone I don't have. An online friend has bunnies. I'm not gonna lie, I want to meet her at least pie because the bunnies. I mean, that's fair. I get that. I'll say flying to the UK last October was technically the most insane thing, but I didn't buy. I mean, yeah, the mid-pandemic. Flying anywhere is wild. I would like to travel more again. I used to travel a lot more, but I haven't done that in many years. To the point where my passport has expired, which I need to get that sorted. So let's be honest, if we were IRL pounds, we wouldn't talk nearly this much. So that's a year's worth of friendship into a few months. True, like honestly, very, very true. With how I sort of interact with people, I think that's absolutely spot on. I've asked the bunnies via a gay friend who raises bunnies as emotional support animals. The best bunnies. Bunnies with jobs. Like take text. It's a common ADHD thing to be time blind on other 3D object permanence, so if you don't talk to a friend, often ADHD brains forgets they exist out of our control. True, like I'm with that with my parents as well. Like I adore my parents dearly. Like I consider them my best friends as well as my parents. But I will go weeks without talking to them. And eventually they'll go, hey, I have a son, right? I'm like, yes, of course, sorry. Oh my god. I am the worst son in the world for keeping up with them. But I adore spending time with them. I'm very lucky with my parents like that. But I'm interested in seeing my friends' bunnies in the Discord. Fucking yes. We have a pets channel. As long as they're comfortable with you sharing images, like, I want to see the bunnies. Only via Sonny stream, I'm sure. I think I've come across Sonny once, twice. I didn't really chat with him much, simply because I didn't really know. But after meeting him, we bonded super much. Oh, that's brilliant. Acquire some pictures. Yes, acquire the pictures. Acquire the fuzzies. Yeah, I think all like the online communities I've ever been a part of before, which are very, very few and very, very tight knit. It's usually because someone else got me in there. Like, I joined after the group was formed, you know? So, like, this is why, like, starting a channel has been a very new experience, because I'm basically... with a stream channel, it's like, you build it and they will come, sort of thing. Which I've never, I've never fucked with before. They're cool with it. Oh, excellent. The whole community basically met Master the first time when I visited around EGX, and it broke so many walls down. Oh, brilliant. You then I'll come, basically. I want to go to more like EGX and like I want to go to like TwitchCon and stuff like that and see what that's all about. Because I've been to like Comic Cons and I've exhibited at Comic Cons. But the other side of the conventions sort of sphere I've never really fucked with. Well, I'd like to. I know for a fact that my mother thought I was giving her the cold shoulder when I moved out with my ex. I lived with him away from home a good 3 to 4 years, and she was always like, "You ignore me, you don't love me anymore." I'm like, "We just haven't talked." No, it's been 2 months. Yeah. No, Leo, I get the exact same thing. I was dragged into online communities via Dana and T, I think. Oh, fair enough. I mean, like, they're great people to know online. Well, I'll be having a soiree while I'm there. Perfect. Dude, I'd be down for that kind of stuff. Like, I want to socialize more with folk, but I'm bad at it. Like, very, very bad at it. Right, I'm trying to work through this methodically and not forget things. I think I need to do like all the this side of his hair. I was an AOL chat room troll in the 90s. Hell yeah! I was on MySpace. Like, that was my first interaction with like social media and like online socializing. I had a proper like it's such a shame that they've deleted it all, because like my online presence then was fucking hilarious. Like, I was I was all my old email was, or like handle was drummer665. Drummer because I'm a drummer, because I was playing the drums, and 665 because I was next door to the devil. I was like, oh fuck no. That's not even how house numbers work. I'm across the street from the devil. Like, I was edgy but stupid. Really, like, the amount of cringe I think I posted online before I was like mid-teens. Outrageous. Perhaps joining my streams will pollinate a bit more. Like, I would love to do a weekend collab stream one day. Not like a fucking anything. No, dude, I would absolutely love to do that kind of stuff. I'm just terrible for organizing that. Like, so many people have gone like, hey, do you want to do a collaboration stream? I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll message you when I'm free, and then I forget. Oh, they're gorgeous. What good buns. Cryptid, if you want to compliment your friend on their buns, they got hot buns. I'm a psychopath with organization, so you'll be on the stream. Oh boy. Yo, buns looking at pictures of my roommate asking, Leo, how do your roommate not understand from buns that you were looking at buns? Like, it's... Honestly, they need to pay attention. They need to pay attention more. Come on, they're slacking. Yeah, I've done, I used to do a collaboration stream with Doom Goblin and Avian Lion. back when they were streaming. That was good fun, but it had to be like really, really organized. Like we had to be like, we're definitely doing it this day and this day and this day. So I was like, as a one-off, like mostly easy enough, probably around the weekend sometime. But if it's gonna be like a regular thing, I need that shit like on lock. Like guarantees, like it's definitely gonna happen every week at this time. The crowd reaction, exactly. Crypt, did you get it? He's coming on my buns. Who isn't coming on your buns by the sound of things in this chat? Yeah, I share a room with this one. She hasn't figured out I talk in my sleep and have stimming moments. Dude, I used to talk in my sleep a lot. I don't think I stim. I don't think I'm not too familiar with like the ins and outs of what stimming actually is. So any education on like what a stim is, because I know Cryptid, you've been up front saying that you stim sometimes, and Leo does it as is a stimmer themselves. But I'm ignorant to what stimming really is. And I'm only ignorant because I haven't had the forethought to fucking Google it myself. That's literally it. So it may be a thing that I actually do, and I just never thought to give it a name. The stim is a trilling noise. Okay, so is it like an involuntary thing? Almost like a tick or something like that? It is an involuntary sort of reaction to, and it's, correct me if I'm wrong, but stimming is usually a positive thing, like like reaction to a positive thing, or it can be a negative as well. Stims behaviors which make the environment easier to cope with. It can be flapping or rocking or making. Okay, so it doesn't have to be positive or negative. It's not exclusively positive or negative. You can stim over various different things. Okay, cool. So that'd be so the like flapping or rocking, I would I'd say I've seen people do before. I've never known it like as to have a term. I have a lot of stims, but the trilling noise involuntarily on my offer. Oh, really? So you have some voluntary stims. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for taking the time. I appreciate that. If I come out a stream like a little bit richer in knowledge, then it's a good stream. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. None of that. That shading was duh. In having a meltdown or just got news that I won the lottery, I would have the same amount of stims, just use different types. Fair. A lot of people stim by just tapping a pen or biting their nails or a fidget to focus. Any neurospicy people? I love neurospicy people. That's a fantastic term. I love that. You're gonna need the regulation more as the world is just so much more to cope with. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's shaking, bouncing your foot. I'm doing it right now, but when I think about it, I can make myself stop. Okay, so I bite my nails. That's a habitual thing. I've tried to stop because I like painting my nails. I like having nails there to paint, and before I knock them down to the bed. I think I bounce my leg every now and again, but I'm also bisexual, so I don't sit very well, so often my legs are in some sort of gnarled tangle underneath me, so they can't move too much. It also means I can't run away if there's a murderer. So it's fair to say that most people will stim in some way, shape or form. It's just whether they recognize it as stim or is it directly related to being neurospicy. Because I feel like shaking, bouncing your foot is fairly common. Stimming can be a problem. Like when I'm overwhelmed, I hit against my chest bad enough to cause bruises, but it's a natural thing, so to help me to redirect it. Okay. Yes, I can understand that being a problem. Yeah. And it's the thing, like anything can become an issue if it's too much. You always think because things are too much. Really? I feel like outside of this looming ADHD diagnosis that I'm probably staring down the barrel of, I've been pretty lucky with my mental health. Like persistent, like mental health, like conditions that could be leveled at people. What am I doing there? What's going on here then? Dude, I thought I was straight for years, and then one day somebody woke me up because I was telling the cat, I was like, I didn't know you were gay. That's how they get you. It's as soon as you sit in properly until you get your badge. Oh, too little. Sometimes people rock or jump around if the world is too boring or not stimulating enough. Oh, that's super interesting. I've did it for a long time, but the veneer wore away. Fair. I went to see myself. Maybe wrong. No, Cryptid, this is the flavour of conversation. Absolutely. Like, now is the time to ramble. Like, I'm all for, like, educating A, myself, and B, anyone else who might be reading the chat as well. Fairly certain I'm somewhere on the spectrum. Like, the more and more I read that people are doing research into ADHD and things like that, and, like, autism is, like, most people are on the spectrum, really. Like, to not be on the spectrum at all, like neurodivergent is becoming an ever sort of broader defined thing. Because I remember I half remember an article that was like, most people are a little bit autistic. It's just either those people have developed the coping mechanisms where it's not going to be recognized as an issue, or it's so mild that it's not really presented in a way that would require direct attention. Or like they're in an environment where they're just classed as just a little bit weird, which is a harmful stereotype to level at people. But like I've had this conversation with my dad a few times because he's a proper like old Yorkshire lad. And like when he was growing up, like autism and ADHD, and even like food allergies weren't really a thing. It was just people were like that. Like the right horrible cunt that will fight someone as soon as there's a loud noise isn't a right horrible cunt. He's just neurodivergent and is struggling to process things, and that comes out in bouts of what is perceived as anger or rage. So the people that he knew as growing up who had like certain quirks as how they were, that's just what they're like. There's actual names for that stuff. There are also pressure stims, aka tight hugs or weighted blankets that are calming if the world is generally quite overwhelming. I've heard weighted blankets can be very, very useful. A blessing. So here's my background. In kindergarten, a teacher thought I had ADHD, but I was tested and I was gifted, so I was basically left to my own device until university, when I broke down under the stress, and hey, turns out I had anxiety, depression, OCD caused by the anxiety. Oof, so I got rid of the handles and all that over time, but struggled. Turns out, lols, I had ADHD all the time. Dude, fucking, like... That's so rough that you were, like, battered around like that. That's really fucking tough to hear. I'm glad like it's you've turned it around now. But like in that fucking just sod's fucking law. Like, nah, we tested him. All came out negative. Like, you know, the testing wasn't done right, or like it's in a way that gave false like positives or negatives or the wrong information. I think that's hardest is the amount of time I've missed because my brain has been being cunt, and I've been believing that was okay. Yeah, no, that's entirely fair. It's not true that most people. I think the most people are autistic is a dramatization. it's an overstatement for emphasis. But a lot more people are now recognizing how they're not neurotypical as information is more readily available. Exactly, that's the point I was getting to. Is more like the scope of what is neurotypical is perceived as getting narrower and narrower as people are being more accepting that they may not be neurotypical. And like that, education is the key. Education is the key amongst that. There's generally more social recognition. And most neurotypical conditions tend to run in families, aka the environment you grew up in being neuro-funky. It was normal, so not picked up on. Yeah, turns out being saddle time as a 20-something is not what everyone feels. Ain't that the truth? Everyone in your family has ADHD, but I'm the only one in my family that stims or sensory issues. I'm also the only people in the family, the only poly in the family, the only pig in the family. Just think of me being weird. I mean, that is also the other thing. Is like, where do you draw the line of like, other person's just a little bit of a kook, and that person actually has like a medical reason. I got told that everyone's a bit autistic as a reason why you don't actually need support by mental health services. So I'm a bit just, oh no, fair enough. Like that, whoever that person was, like dump him in the ocean. That's completely the wrong way to go about things. If you feel like you need support, have the support. That's what support is literally there for. Yeah, that person's a cunt. The love petitioner. That's a rough person to have tell you that. But yeah, that person can absolutely get in the ocean. I have no patience for people like that. Especially if they're in that profession. If they're in that position, they have no excuse for being dismissive like that. But unfortunately, people get fucking lazy and have their own fucking biases that they're not willing to check before dealing with people. So I'm sorry you have to deal with that kind of person. Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, fuck them. We're not open to exploring the diagnosis. They don't need it. Yeah, they can't. They should not be in that field. Straight up. Right, so we're doing this no chesty westy. You get meds. No, absolutely get them meds. I know this music helping. You get some hype like mental health talk. I often flit around art Twitch to see what other people are doing with their artwork on like streams. Because I'm always of the mind that I want to be learning, right? And I feel like I am one of like maybe 2 or 3 people that has ever had like hype music I think it's like 20 something, and then you get like majors and minors. Like I think is the major arcana is like there's 20 something, and then the minor arcana is like 40 odd. I'd love to do like a deck of cards, like deck of playing cards as well. So I already know like what the suits would be if I was to make a deck of cards. It would be Red Dragon, Gold Dragon, Celestial and Infernal. For like rather than having like black and red, it'd be 2 red and 2 gold suits. Like there's so much fucking shit I want to do, and it's just there's not like I need like a 20-day week. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this artsy man. Oh shit! No, I've seen this guy's work before. Yeah, they are very, very good. There is it reminds me of another artist. Am I gonna try and find them? It's gonna be fucking years ago. Unless they're just at the top of my Instagram for no discernible reason. Ooh, actually there they are. Fuck me. Let's find a good image of theirs. Yeah, that one. Right, buckle the fuck up. So have a look at these. Have a look at that guy, Bucky Barnes. I like the Doctor Strange one. It's so good. I have the Aquaman, Thor, Black Panther, and the one. Oh, excellent! Do you want the whole set? Because you should. If you tell me no, I'm going to tell you you're wrong. No worries, Leo. But yeah, that person I just linked in the chat is fucking phenomenal. That is amazing, right? Just thirst trap Pennywise every day, all day, forever. Thank you very much, kind sirs and madams. Ain't it just the fucking greatest? More of this burden. I'm dreading the leaves, honestly. The leaves are something I'm not looking forward to. Clear art. Is that the guy's shop opposite? Ah, brilliant. Oh, there's tons of them. Ooh. This Pedro guy is fucking gorgeous. That one. I like that. I really, really like that. Because it's fucking weird. And I like weird. You haven't noticed already. Me likes the weird stuff. A lot. It's very full on. But then I like the overly busy stuff. Like that, I don't know why it speaks to me more than the simple stuff. It's great. Sure, it's smart, but it's yeah, right. It's too high class to be porn. You can't be upset if I buy it. It's art. Where are we up to? So we've done most of this torso area. We've got to do the rest of that hand, and then that's basically the shading on Loki done. Then it's just the rest of the background. There's so much background. There's so much background. Alright, let's not bitch and whine. Let's just do it. I don't know if anyone else gets it. I'm sure I'm not unique in that. I see a task that's so daunting. Like, I don't know where to start. Oh, Christ. Most of that will be in shadow. Some of this. Tiny amount of this. None of that. Yeah. Executive dysfunction. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, yeah. I think that's probably one of my developed coping mechanisms is what I call my piss and vinegar. It's a gross name. But hear me out. It's my right horrible, just you know the whole jump in the pool of ice. Just psych yourself up and take a run. It's that. And I do that with a lot of tasks, even like paying bills and shit. I'll just rip the plaster off and get it done rather than think about it. And I found that helps me a lot. It helps me not get stuck, whether it be in a rut or stuck in a place I don't want to be. There's a certain point where I just go, oh, shut the fuck up and just do it. Yeah, it's something I've actively tried to cultivate. But it also, I have to realize that it now makes me a fixer as a personality type. I want to fix things. I don't want to sit around and if someone wants to wallow, that's valid, but it's not my my default anymore. So if someone comes to me and is like, I just want to vent, I just want to moan about something, I will I will go immediately to all right, let's fix this problem. Let's stop. Let's do this. Let's fix this. And that's not what always people want to hear or talk about. Stop being the same as me. No, we are birds of a feather, and you will like it. But it's true, like it's helped me, but it doesn't help everyone else the same amount. And it's not always, people don't always have the energy to start fixing immediately. So we need to temper what we do. By all these, let's have a look. Extravagandas. Oh, brilliant. I like the little oh, they're trading cards. Oh, these are gorgeous. Is that Candyman? It fucking is as well. Oh, these are magic. I love them. Jackson Torrent is a sight. Oh, these are all by different people as well. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh my god, Pinhead. Shock jocks. Oh, they're brilliant. Give me hot Mike Myers. Dude, and like $5 for a set of 12 of them? That's a fucking steal. That's outrageous. No worries, Lux. I appreciate the lurk always. Dude, $5, like $5 for all that artwork is phenomenal value. Like that's borderline criminal that I'll sell that. Right, we need to zoom out and take stock of what we've actually done so far soon. Because Loki is Loki done. I think. The Ravens will be a nightmare. I can already tell. Ah, the ponytail. I don't think I finished the ponytail, did I? There we go. I knew I was missing something. That shadow is a bit. That's not a good one. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned, but I had confirmation that my PC has actually been shipped. So I don't know when it'll arrive. It might be tomorrow. So I wonder if Friday, rather than be an art day, it might be a get new PC set up and working day. Because I haven't had to set up a PC in close to 10 years now. I don't know what sort of comes under that blanket of what I need to do anymore. And I've got to re-find a bunch of stuff that I used probably and reinstall shit. But it's going to be a good excuse to clear out some old processes and stuff that I don't really use anymore. So I'm really excited for that. More than anything, it's probably the clear out of processes. Like apps that I don't use anymore, and like just not feeling like my computer might fart out of existence at any time. Also, I know we were talking about like content ownership and like stuff like that, but having a decent PC means that I can potentially go on to Game Pass and use that as a service again. Well, again, for the first time fucking forever. So I am a little bit excited, I gotta say. Right. Oh god, what do we want to do next? Oh, stretch. Yeah, and also I know tomorrow at work, if my new PC gets here, my productivity will destroy itself. I will do nothing all day. It's not gonna, like, no work's getting done when I have a brand new PC hanging around. Can you imagine the audacity of thinking I'm going to work if I have a new PC? Outrage, like, it's not gonna happen. But it is very, very, very exciting. I'm so hyped to get that. How am I gonna do all the shadow? This is where I want to copy and paste it from Raven to Raven, to be honest. Right here. Just black out so much of this. At the very least, this centre bit in between the legs and tail. Down here as well. Honestly, what the hell do ravens even look like? What do ravens even look like these days? There we go. I think here is where we'll start to see the shading coming together. Here as well. Here as well, so it's just blocking out just that edge highlight. And then all around here, I reckon. Block all that as well. Because Loki's like right next to him. I don't know. Are Odin's ravens male or female? I should Google that. Hugin and Munin, that's the ones. So Hugin's moves he sends them out. They're all as that they are gendered as male. Okay. So this is Hugin and Mugen. And yeah, there's a lot of black to be had on these little critters. I need to enlist the help of 𝘿𝙍𝙏, honestly. With all these feathers. And my solid blacks, I don't know if it's... I think it suits it. But she does some really, really delicate lines around feathers and stuff like that, which I'm a little envious of, not gonna lie. These are easy. These ones are easy enough to do. say easy. Easier. And then all around. The skull. All this as well. There we go. I do want to draw this feather in as well. It makes it more uniform. I think we can afford to block in these feathers a little bit more. Yeah, I like that. Now we just got to do it to the other bloody thing. We've only got to do. I don't know, we've only done half the ravens so far. But this was going to be completely different because it's all. I think it's going to be far more in shadow than the other one. Especially this side, all along here is a shadow. So along here, methinks, is a good place to start. Oops, excuse me. iPad, come on now. There we go. I can move the canvas again. Because I think I just want like edge highlights of these feathers, rather than to be able to see any discernible detail. Just the idea that there's feathers here. Is what I'm going to go for. So that one will be black. This will all be black. That. There we go. So it's getting darker and darker. And this is me honestly just winging it. There has been some planning. And this will come this shading will come farther down this leg than it will anywhere else. Basically all black. Put in those little corners. And I might add some highlights back into that later on. It is looking like quite the void, which I'm not quite sure is the actual vibe I was going for with those ravens. There's no shadows there. With this leg, there will be. Just makes it pop off the page a little bit more. Right, actually, it's gonna bug me a little bit. I'm gonna do something.
Did you miss me?
I did miss you, Lux. I trusted you to come back. I didn't think that was going to be the last I'd ever see of you. Could you imagine? If that was it, I never saw you ever again, I would be heartbroken. We're just, I think we're going to finish these. These featherinos. Let's see how we feel. Come on. It's far too hot. A chance that a hug, maybe cheeky peck on the cheek. Did you play your cards right? Oh Lord, who is it? It's Drizzy!
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys!
Drizzy, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Let's give you another cheeky little shout. Oh, that's not how you type. Drizzy, how was the stream? What were you streaming? You bought burbs. Hell yeah. Day of Forge, welcome in. Drizzy, yeet. Is that what you were drawing today? Is that a fresh clip? Or are you a career bird drawer?
With me today, Mr. Forge?
Well, we're doing birds ourselves. Are these your burbs? That's adorable. I likes that. I likes that. But Data, welcome in, buddy. And for anyone else joining us, I am Explosive Barrel. I am a queer illustrator and variety streamer from Twitch, which where you're all watching from, so you should already fucking know that much. But today we're drawing Hot Boy Link. Loki. Sorry. Guys, my brain is fried. We've had some tough mental health talks today, and it has fried my noggin. But by all means, drop in how you're doing, how you're feeling. What were you... How did the stream go? Semi-professional burb drawer. I believe in you. You can get to full-on professional. I think you're closer than you might think. I want to see that on a business card. That's what I want to see. Excuse me, bird drawer at law. Thank you very much. That's my 2022 hope for you, Driz, is full-time, full-on, no holds barred burb drawer. Burb drawer supreme, even. You see some of the parrots. If they're up online, by all means drop a link to them, or if you want. I never push people into it, because only join if you want to. I have a cheeky little Discord, and I have art channels and stuff like that, so if you want to drop them in there, then I can see them any day of the week. But again, that's only if you want it. There is no expectations. If they're up on like Instagram or something like that, then I would love to see them. But I'm glad to see you doing well. I'm glad to hear that the stream went well. Right. What are we doing next? What are we doing next, guys? I feel like there needs to be more shadows down this way. Just brings in that shadow a little more. Badoom! Oh yeah, dropping the Insta. Ah, cute. Is that what you just finished now? Because it's already... do you have instant emote uploads? I love it. Empty had no thoughts. Brilliant. It's a proper like butterbeer looking thing as well. Apparently. Dude, I had hey, boink. I stupidly lost my my instant upload eligibility months ago, and I had to wait for weeks, like a common peasant, for emote uploads. But fortunately, it's been all right for a while now. I was horrified to learn that instant emote uploading can be taken away from you, all because I tried to upload an emote that just said F, and single letters ain't allowed. Where else are we going? We need to do all these leaves. I'm honestly, I'm not going to be tackling these leaves tonight. Hell no. You know when you set yourself up in a drawing? I'm sure anyone who's ever done done anything before has done it, where they've set themselves up for a challenge. I have definitely set myself up with those leaves. Like, detail's great, but also detail. Dude, honestly, you can't. I don't know how they've gotten away with it. Who is it? It's Flannel Jacks. I don't know how Flannel Jacks has gotten away with it. But yeah, single emotes, no bueno. The reason is fair enough. The reason is because you can combo those up to spell words that might be banned in a chat. So, for example, you might be able to put like 𝘿𝙍𝙏𝙃 in a spell in a chat where it's safe for kids or like family friendly. Yeah. So, like, I get it, but like F is such like a known quantity. As like in like the sort of like the gamer sphere of the internet. So it's like it's annoying to have that happen. But on the other hand, I get it. But the punishment was so damn harsh. It's like, I just want to upload the little funny images. There's a no one. Yeah, you're just not allowed. Like, I get it, but I'm sad about it. Ironically, like, RIP my F emote. Like, I reworked it. It lives, in a way. But, like, my feelings were hurt. And I'm never going to truly be over it. Because I'm dramatic and petty. Which you might have noticed, having been here more than once. But I wanted some video emotes, like reaction emotes. Now that we've got animated emotes, I want to get some proper like animated facial emotes. So I've got any from current things current people I'm subscribed to. I think Bearded Princess has to have some. Gotta have some, right? Oh no, my sub to Bearded Princess has expired. I ain't got shit then. Rip that then. Right. We're done. Let's do the other knife. Let's jump all the way over to the side. So these vines are actually going a little bit faster than I thought they would. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm thrilled. I'm super thrilled. Let's do... What should I do with my anime? It's a rough one. Like, so I had a static one. Scroll all the way up to the top now. So I've got two. So I had the stress emote, which is a static image, and the shaking. So I don't know if you've had a look, but Twitch has, I think it's like 6 pre-made animation styles that you can do. There's things like, I'm sure I've got some examples. It's like slide, shake, disco, are common ones that you can put a still image on, and Twitch will do the rest. But then the barrel one is an actual animation I've made over the weekend. It took me like an entire day to make that because I'm not an animator. I don't animate much. But I'm very proud of that one. So at the very least, you can upload static images, and Twitch will animate them for you. Oh my god!
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys!
Kentra, welcome in, buddy. 𝘿𝙍𝙏𝙃. Oh, I love the name. How you doing? Raids on raids on raid. This is what you do. This is where you make friends with. Kentra, how you doing, my sweet? 𝘿𝙍𝙏, it's good to see you. Welcome in. Bombing in with a raid. Let me give you a cute little shouty outy. Only Kendra. What were you playing today? What's going on? Don't worry, it's only Kendra raiding. Brilliant.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit.
These are vibes I gel with. Just the, oh no, I've gambled all and lost. But 𝘿𝙍𝙏, I hope you're doing well, buddy. I hope your evening's going well. Clearly it was going well. You were with Kentrop, a very trustworthy host. And Caleb, you motherfucker. Hey. You gel with many vibes. I'm a vibe star. I am omni-vibe. Omni-vibes-ual. BD2, the finest JRPG to leave me in a pain in the ass. But as long as you had fun. Were you playing that tonight, were you? Was that on the cards tonight, or was that something else tonight? Dish, dish, dish. I want to know how you've been. We're just talking animated emotes and how much of a terrifying thing they can be. Like, to someone who doesn't draw, I imagine they're terrifying. To someone who does draw, but only static images, oh boy, are they just horrifying. They're great, I'm glad I've got them. I whined about them enough. But now I've got them, I don't... Like, I feel like a dog chasing a car. Like, I've now caught the car. I don't know what to do with it. Click on the streamer's name to refresh. Hey, Twitch, I'm a viewer. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I actually really do appreciate that. Because Twitch not making raid viewers actual viewers is bullshit. So I appreciate you, like, contributing to the channel already. Glad you can stick around. I like you. Pandemonium Savage Parts 1 and 2 cleared. Progress on 3 to about halfway through the fight. Yeah, Claire's a very special one. I like him so far. They can stay. And if they come with your seal of approval, then I think that's trustworthy enough. So Pandemonium Savage is what is it? Because there's, with all like, the raids and stuff, there's like the regular difficulty, and then there's Savage and something else. I don't know which order they come in or which order they are. Savage is the hard. Yeah, I believe Savage is the hardest one. But don't quote me on that, because I am liable for being. I am liable to be wrong sometimes. I know. I don't like to admit it either, but it happens. Tragic as it may be to learn, I am very fallible. Savage is the hardest one, yeah. What's the penultimate difficulty? These sports organization for do for so you know this. Caleb, you should know this. Most raids are not okay, so it's normal or savage. Why did I think there was a middle one? I thought that savage was like the Uber. Like, once you've hit endgame, Savage unlocks, and you can go through all the content again, but on hyper difficulty, basically. But I'm beginning to think that might not be the case. But for those jumping now, here's what we're drawing today: Hot Boy Loki, and we're getting there. We're genuinely getting there. The difference between normal and savage is during the cutscenes the boss will call you mama slag. I thought that was it. It's a unique game mechanic, but like I like it. It's innovative. Trials are story, normal, hard. It's extreme for most of them. Some have ultimate as well. Okay, ultimate's definitely new for me. I think I clocked out of 14 about when the samurai and red mage were introduced. So a couple of expansions ago. We also have Epic of Alexander, which is a special thing all by itself. Oh god. My mum was the best slag. Hey now. My mum was the best slag. My mum could outslag your mum. Any day. My dad could beat up your dad and my mum could outslag your mum. These are the pissing contests I come to the internet for. Right, we need shadow for this now. I think I want it to go this way. Kentrop, thank you for the raid, buddy. I appreciate it so much. And I hope you're doing well. Oh, actually, Kentrop, I have good news. My new PC has been shipped. It's on its way. I will have it post-haste. My mum was a hamster and father. Well, my father smelled of elderberries and my mother was a hamster, so I feel like we've missed each other in some family get-togethers. Yeah, the PC, the barrel PC has been dispatched. Right, this is the barrel of my barrel. Yes, I am a sound alert on Kentrop's channel. I go, my barrel. I'm honoured to be part of the channel lore of your channel, Kentrop. I've ever told you that? It's a G-dang honour to be a reference. When my so my PC should be arriving maybe tomorrow. I think it might be it should hopefully be up and running for next stream. When did you? Hey, love, you son of a bitch! You done gone got me. This is why I keep you around. You know that, right? To keep me on my toes. Like anyone else throws that kind of shit. I'm auditioning for a faraway boss, savage or nothing. No, aim high, buddy. The maximum damage. Like, not gonna lie, you crit me a little bit there. I'm concealing well, but I'm feeling a lot. I'm only a little bit mortified that you got me. Yeah, I'm actually really excited. Like, it'll be the first time, I think, I go live and I don't wonder, is today the day that my PC just dies? She's an old gal. She's been with me a few years. It's time I upgrade. I found with my esports homie, the more I flame them in chat, the more sympathy and Twitch primes they get. Really? That's really interesting. I really hope that's true. It's a way of gaming the system I never knew could happen. But I love the whole, like, oh, don't be mean. Have a sub. No, don't want that. I could go for some prime love. Some prime lovin's. Right, what the hell am I doing? Sorry, I just had a small existential crisis for a second there. It's past, it's fine. Um, down here, and that should make that look like a 3D object. Yeah, we were talking about animated emotes and stuff like that earlier, and how new and cool and terrifying they all are, and how I've wanted them for so long. I now have no idea what to do with them now that I've got them. I am proud of the two that I have. But oh my god. Oof. Animating is not my speed. If I record the stream locally using different settings instead of using the stream encoder, I can still fit the whole video in the memory of DaVinci. But oof. Oh really? I don't save any video of my streams. Am I setting myself up for failure? I know. I just sling it all up on my YouTube, and jobs are good. I keep wrestling with video editing as well. Like it's so not what I do, or like what I'm about. But like, should I just lump it and learn it? Will that further me as a creativity type? The stream is 500 gigabytes, local pulling there 30,000. Holy shit! That's a lot of pixels, man. Everyone's worried about streaming in 4K, and Ken dropped up here streaming in fucking like 18K. Truly, truly, the man of the future. Many pixels, much butt rate. I am thinking the next like big upgrade to my stream is going to be audio. Audio, I feel, is the next thing I want to get on. So I need to make my voice sound silky smooth to attract people and entice them to stay. And basically, I want to be an ASMR streamer without being an ASMR streamer. You know? Is the reality there? I've got DisplayPort cable coming tomorrow. Apparently my monitor running it and all them hertz needs a specific type of cable. Basic bitch DP cable isn't fast enough. Oh no! I think I'm on HDMI everything. That's a point. Shit, I've not even considered cables and stuff. Like, am I gonna need more connectors with my computer? Oh no. I've gambled all and lost. Yeah, stream on Saturday might be a phone stream. I have a second monitor coming tomorrow as well. Yeah, Christmas time overtime of a voucher. Hell yeah. So something funny happened to me the other day, right? And I think it's what I'm gonna use to fund a new microphone. So I actually got paid as an indie game developer on Sunday, which I really wasn't expecting because I haven't been in game dev for almost 6 to 7 years, which threw me for a little bit of a loop, to be honest. But it is so I have a game on Steam called Sir, I'd Like to Report a Bug. that has been there for a few years now. And it turns out people actually bought it, the fucking mugs, because it was because it looked awful. The graphics were me, and it was not my good work. Bio, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. How was gym today for you? Illustrated streamer, game dev. I went to uni to be a game dev. Like, that was my original aim with the direction of my life. And I made a video game with a couple of buddies of mine from uni under the title Lord Puggington Games, because pugs are fucking rad. And yeah, we released it on Android and Steam. And because of some bank detail shenanigans and various tax laws, we ended up not getting our Twitch payout, our Steam payout for the longest time. So it's just, there was money rattling around Steam's vaults that we couldn't get at. And apparently in the past week it was finally released to us. So even though, like, as a unit we've not worked together for almost 5 to 6 years, and we've not even looked at this stuff for ages, we just got a little plonk of money. Like, it's a couple £100. It's not a lot. It's a lot in some regards, but in terms of, like, does it pay my bills? No. But it means that I think I can upgrade this old microphone here, this little jobby. And I bought more Final Fantasy trading cards. Because I'm a goddamn adult and I will do goddamn adult things when I want to. The thing is, it's money I wasn't expecting to have, so I think the inner child, it behooves my inner child to squander this money on frivolities. And just nonsense. Like, I will not be taking questions at this time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to maybe getting a new mic very, very soon. Gym was not a thing, had a nap, woke up to it. Dude, that's a different kind of self-care. If you needed a nap, take the nap. It wasn't you expected to have, so immediately get spat to the wall. Yeah, it wasn't money I expected, so I'm not going to bank on that money. To be fair, like, there's going to be like a couple £100 going into savings. I'm not that much of a twat. But I think a cheeky treat for me, 'cause I did good work, treat myself. But ultimately, yeah, it's, I think new mic for new PC. And then I think honestly that's all I want to upgrade for the stream for a long time. Or some decks of cards as well, because again, adult. Yes! Kentrip, you're a goddamn adult, and if you, with your adult money, want to buy little cards with pretty little pictures on it, like, that is your goddamn right. I will fight tooth and nail to allow you that. So what cards did you get? Like, now I need to know. I want, like, dish what cards. Are you a Magic the Gathering player? Oh, just normal playing cards, just fancy. Ah, fair enough. Are you a card collector? Like, do you collect decks of cards? Like, the 52 deck of cards, do you collect those? Because I've been tempted to start collecting those. If space, like, storage space wasn't a factor, I find them very, like, tactile, very nice to have. I'd be down for, like, collecting that kind of stuff. Oh, hell no. But you could have cool things, Kentrop. Things, Kentrop, but cool. Think of how cool they are. Think of all the cool things that you can do with the cool deck of cards. Never anyone come to me for financial advice. Other than everyone should own a credit card. It's responsible to have a credit card these days. Credit cards have, on a couple of occasions, saved my goddamn hide. But you gotta be responsible with that shit. Because they will give you the rope to hang yourself with. I got the Memento Mori deck that Chris Ramsey designed. The deck Neil Patrick Harris design has puzzles in it as well as being a deck of cards. Oh, cool! Okay, have you got any links to these? I want to see them. I want to have a quick ganders. Because they sound hella rad, not gonna lie. Well, yeah, if you've got a link to him or like any sort of like photos you can share, then fucking I am all for that. Also, if you treat yourself, flaunt it. Show people. Oh, no. I think that's most of the vines done. We need to do these here. Well, that looks good. I'm happy with that. Actually, I need to do these as well. I want to black out these eyes. And you're trying to like put pupils in them, it's going to make them look real goofy. I'm not about that life. Put that in as well. Black that out. He's almost there. We've not got much left. We've got to do a little shading on the leaves, and I'm really, really not looking forward to that. Let's get these ones done at the very least. Oof, 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 oof. Big old oof. I've literally like left my least favorite part, the bit that I'm dreading till last. I think actually, rather than force myself to do it, I think I'm gonna have to leave it there for tonight. I think we're gonna have to chill out another night with more Loki. Everyone, thanks so much for coming in today. It's about time for enders. Let's see if we can find a raid target, shall we? There's some people around. Ooh, I know. I reckon 𝘽- would be a good raid target. He's doing a 1-year subathon. Yeah, sorry. I just sometimes just like grab my own tits. I don't know. So let's find a raid to like put you guys onto. I don't know what's going on. You should absolutely do one of those, Kentrop. It's not a complaint. Yeah, any subs or bits that anyone can like, yeah, then by all No. It's not my speed. I'm not busty enough yet. Like, oh, cool, thank you. I will have a gander at that. Yeah, 𝘽- doing a 1-year subathon, and he's a good lad as well. I like him. He does a lot of classic RPGs. But Neil Patrick, I'll need to do more chess day so you can properly motivate something. Ooh, those are gorgeous. Wow. That's the goal, right? And the Theory 11 Artisan. Ooh, the box is lovely. Hell yeah, Kentrop. Did you buy all 4 of these? Or 3 of these, sorry. Memento Mori. Ooh! Ooh! Neon Skulls! Yum, 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 yum. Give me. Gimme. I like those. $10, it's not bad. But yes, so I'll be back on Saturday, all being well. I think it's a Pokemon stream? Yeah, because last weekend was Bloodborne. This weekend will be Pokemon. But I might, to put my brand new PC through its paces, I might play some of the Bloodborne PS1 demake for shits and giggles. Really put that new computer through its paces. Let's play a modern retro game, shall we? really push the limits of what it can do. Like, its first outing. Dude, I'm tempted to do it just for shits and giggles, just for the story. Of like, what do you play first on your computer? PS1 game. It's a new game. Like, it released in 2022. So we're doing that. Play fucking Pong, absolutely. Just Minesweeper. Just non-stop Minesweeper. Buxman is my fidget toy. Is £12 deck card, dude. I need fidget toys. They anything tactile. I found beard combs to be my fidget toy at work. Like I have like beard combs strewn about the flat. But yes, I need to get. God, but I'll leave you in the capable hands of 𝘽. I'll be back on Saturday for either Pokemon or Bloodborne PSX, depending on if my PC is properly up and running by that point. It should be. Otherwise, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. Oh no, we have Thursday. Holy shit! Oh my god. It's only Tuesday. I thought it was Thursday. We'll have more. Guys, oh, it's a struggle today. Fuck me running. Bio help. What day is it? What am I doing? What am I doing next? Thursday will be Hades. We're gonna thirst after some fucking Roman gods or whatever, Greek gods or whatever it is. Oh. Guys, is it spicy in here or is it just me? Kencho, get the spray ball. But yes, Thursday happens before Saturday. It will be Hades, unless I'm just fucked. In which case I might be dead. Who knows? Right. I'm actually gonna set this raid. I'm gonna set this raid and I'm gonna go fucking die. Right. Friends, I will see you soon. but I love you.